What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. We were almost done after the last vlog, so I figured, you know what, let's finish up a couple more things and then we can do a final walkthrough. So we're 99% done at this point. We're gonna walk you through the whole thing.
Make sure you hit subscribe.
Stay tuned. So we start off this project coming off the driveway and we lead to the backyard, and we use these Techo-Bloc blue Grande slabs. So nice modern look. We've bordered it with the Mika paver in that clean block Onyx black. Looks awesome. Check this out. Got some new fancy little path lights. Got these off of Amazon. Link will be in the description if you want to check these out. Love the effect that they have. Nice big fixture, glass, aluminum. Really nice look. Let's continue. We haven't mulched yet, but you can see we have our plants in here. We've got some ornamental grasses. We've got a combination of spotlights and these path lights. All that wiring will get covered up by the mulch. This was actually an existing screen porch, but we just refreshed it. We reframed some things, put decking over the concrete slab, and then trimmed out all the openings, put new screens in. One thing that we did change on the fly here, we just had in the plans to have steps coming off the front, and we were gonna have railing here. But we figured with this walkway wrapping around, why don't we do wraparound stairs? And let's check out the inside. So this was just a concrete porch here. We did the Deckorators sleeper system and then put some Costa boards on top. And you can see how we trimmed out all of the framing here. We have a Costa board on both sides. This was a 4x4 post. And then that leaves us just enough space to do a 5.5-inch solid edge board, and it has a tiny bit of a reveal, so it looks really nice. We've done this quite a few times. Another thing that we like to do on screen porches, always do a knee wall. The bottom screens are always gonna get ripped. If you have a pet, if you have kids, whatever, that's gonna get damaged almost immediately. So we always like to do a knee wall. Really nice refresh on this. We didn't have to do a ton of work because the structure was already here. We just gave it a whole new vibe with all this Deckorators trim. Woo! Now we get to the main section of the backyard project here. We've got more patio space. We've got stairs coming out of the kitchen. Right here is gonna be the built-in barbecue. We're actually waiting for the granite to arrive for that, so this is one thing that's not gonna be completed yet, and we'll have to come back next week to get final pictures. But we're gonna have a 32-inch grill in the center, access door, granite countertop. It's gonna look really nice. And the thing I really like about this, you can see all the trim just going right around, running into these stairs, and everything just flows really nicely. The spacing is all the same, and it's just a nice, clean, modern look, and that's what we were going for here. We've got a really cool paver design here. We've got the Everest in grade nickel with the Mika in onyx black, and you can see how we've got this crisscross pattern. Looks really cool. One little detail that you might not notice, but we like to do, we do essentially a basket weave pattern when we do an X like this. So you can see this is cutting through this seam this way. Next seam, it's like that. It just makes everything look a little bit more symmetrical and planned out, which is always important to me. Oh, God. Oh, look at the little legs go. Oh, he's so cute. Anyway, another important part of the planning on this, we knew that we were doing this X design. This is a symmetrical shape. We have a perfect square in this section. This is a little bit more irregular. So we started our layout on this side, and you can see all the corners are all exactly the same. We have the same cuts in every corner. So this works out perfectly. And then all we did was continue one of these lines straight through. So everything lines up. But we wanted to make sure that the critical point, which was over here, everything worked out, and all four corners are exactly the same. A little bit of extra work there, figuring out those tiny details, but I think it makes the biggest difference. So now we're on to the deck here. You can see we have all of these stairs cascading down. We wanted a really open flow. Obviously we have this beautiful landscape. We've got the river right here, so we wanted everything to just feel really wide open. And this is probably the biggest set of wraparound stairs that we've done. We also made the treads a little bit deeper than usual. They're 14 inches. Usually we do 11 or 12, but it gives it that nice relaxed feel. And right here, look at this. We did the same thing with the decking here. We have this line running straight through. It interrupts here, and we have that same basket weave effect. Again, a little detail, but when you accumulate all those details together, it makes for that wow factor in the end, and I think we got it on this one. Let's go. Here we are on the top deck. One of the biggest things about this project was all the sliding doors, and we wanted everything to exit out of those doors and lead you into this backyard. So initially, they didn't want to have stairs going from this deck down because they were thinking, we'll probably just put firewood up here. They have a natural fireplace inside. I was pretty persistent that they needed to connect these spaces. I think it just really helps the whole flow of everything. And this is also the perfect spot to do this little bar top. We can have some stools here, perfect vantage point of the river, and it's just a nice little space. And by making it a tiny bit bigger than a landing, we've added a whole bunch of functionality. We can have 4 or 5 people sitting up here, looking at the water, talking with the people down here, and just adds a lot of bang for your buck. We talked a little bit about the lighting on the walkway over there, but we also did a ton of lighting on all of these stairs. We've got almost 100 stair lights on this project. It's pretty crazy. These are the new Deckorators riser lights, and with all of these wraparound stairs, it really makes a statement at night. Having everything lit up not only adds a visual element, but it adds that safety factor and functional light, which you're definitely gonna want because people are gonna be out here all night. So you're probably thinking, hey Sean, this fire pit doesn't look done, and you would be certainly correct in that statement. We had a change order on this. We were gonna do a natural wood burning fire pit, but they want to change to propane, so they're having their plumber come out and run a gas line for this. That'll be done sometime this week, so we may have to take up some of the pavers to trench for it. They're gonna try to jet it underneath of our base and come up in the center. We're gonna see how that works, but set us back a little bit completely finishing this up, but it's gonna be really nice for the homeowners to be able to just push that button, have a fire, put it out, and go inside whenever they want. So a little bit of a setback on that, but when it's finally done, it's gonna be primo. Well, that's it for this vlog and this walkthrough and almost this project. We will have all of the final shots after we get these little details wrapped up, and that'll probably be next week or the week after, so stay tuned for that. And as always, what we're trying to do with this content is really just show people that if we can do this, you can do anything you set your mind to. So I really hope that that comes across, and we want this year to really bring some value to everybody. So let us know what you want to see in future videos. We have 7 really cool projects set up for this year, and we want to give you as much value as possible. So let us know what you like about this, what you want to see in future videos. But until next time, this is Premier Outdoor Living.